we go. A friend of mine made this thing about, several years ago. What did I do with those? There they are. Several years ago for his trains. He had a couple of regular trains. I don't know, you can see the distance between the rails here. He used these for the rails for the train, and he would run the engine onto this at workshop level, and then he would use the crank there to crank it down so that he could get it down to the level where he could get it on the track decently. He had his track was about that distance apart, and the engines probably about that high. You could sit on them, and he would give you a ride every once in a while out in the back. It was really quite entertaining. And then he went and sold off all of his stuff. He had, I think it was 2,500 feet of track. That's about a half a mile of track in a 2.5 acre plot out by the airport. And I guess some guys from, I don't know where they were from. Two guys came in and picked up all the track and hauled it out one weekend, or 2 weekends, I don't know. And like I say, he sold everything and moved into town. Town being Vegas, of course. I don't need that on the ground. You miserable tit. Come on. Boy, when stuff wants to be obstinate, it can certainly do a good job. Anyway, he willed this to me, and it's been sitting out in the back now for probably 6 or 7 years. And I was doing siding on the shop here, and I saw it sitting there, and I said that might be a good platform to stand on. When you get old like me, you're kind of shaky, and standing on a thin step of a ladder, reaching up even on the second step, is sometimes a little more than what you want to handle, especially if your last stroke left you without a whole lot of balance. So we got to deal with several things here. So I brought this alongside, and I put it along the ladder, and it worked pretty good, but it was just a little on the shaky side. So I figured what I'm going to do here is I'll put these brackets on here, and that'll solid it up. Then I'll move it up or down. All I got to do is take the brackets off at one end, punch some different holes at the different level, and we're good to go. But it looks like this might make a nice table, which would be excellent because I don't get to stand up much anymore. Pretty much sit down for everything. It's probably because my back looks like a question mark. I'm too old to do anything about it. So we're going to bolt this together and see if it makes for a nice stiff surface. This is a neat deal. This is a infinitely deep socket. It's goes all the way through, and you can have your screw come out as far as you want it. It just slides it right on through. Let's see if we can. Napa had a sale on them here a couple of years ago. I thought they were a neat thing. And it was a tool I didn't have, so we can't let that happen, can we? So I was obliged to buy both the SAE version and the metric version. Kind of clumsy to use. But when you got something like a piece of all thread that's a couple feet long, last I checked, finding a deep socket that was 2 feet long was a little bit more work than I wanted to deal with. There we go. The excitement builds. Just about got it, just about got it. One more. Things would be a lot better if I wasn't so shaky. But I imagine when they put me in a box, I'll probably stop shaking with it, so I figure that'll be good. There. Now we'll see if this is really good for the world or not. This is so exciting. Up, oh boy. Verna, can you come out and we'll try to tip this? Can you come out here and we'll try to tip this thing over?
What?
We're going to try to tip this thing straight up if we can.
Who do you think I am?
I think you're a superhero.
Well, you're wrong.
What
My
I need you to
really
do
hurts.
is right here, lift as much as you can, but don't hurt yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ready?
Oh.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Oh, I know exactly what the problem is here. Well, that really
Did it, huh? What?
that did it a lot better than I had suspected. Wow, is that thing nice and solid now.
Good.
Yeah, this will be good. That'll make a nice platform to stand on.
Good.
And
I'm happy for you.
let's see here. See if we can serve up lunch on it, shall
Am
we?
I done now?
I think so. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll put a sheet of 1/4-inch plate on that.
Yeah.
I think I got some 1/4-inch stuff laying out in the back. That'll give it a nice hard surface, and I can use that for making some molds for pouring metal.
There you go.
I like it. I like
There
it
you
a
go,
lot.
sir.
Okay, here's the distance right here.
What?
No, I'm talking to the. Here's
Oh,
the
you're
distance right here of his railroad track. What's that, about 5 inches, I suppose? Anyway, pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. be here all week. Be sure to tip her waitress. Thank you.